Great day today. Today, while I'm at home, I thought I would put some soup on in my slow cooker. And I want to show you how to use some of our dehydrated vegetables that we do. And since it's summertime and garden time, it's going to be time to dehydrate some more things. So I need to use some of mine up that I have. So let me show you what we're going to make today. It's called Heidelberg soup. And my mother-in-law used to make this for my kids when they were little. And I've continued it on because they still love it. They're 33 and 24, and they both love this soup. And I'll show you how to do it. It's really a simple soup. All you have to do, you've got to have some water, some potatoes, some vegetables, some cheese, and she always used Velveeta cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want. Some people don't like Velveeta, but we use Velveeta because that's what she did. You need a can of cream of chicken soup and some seasonings. I always use salt and pepper. I've got some dehydrated spices that I've done. I've got parsley, I've got jalapeno flakes, and I've got cayenne pepper flakes. I don't always put those in there, but always parsley. But the other two, if my kids are going to eat it, they don't like real hot or spicy, so I save that just for me and my husband. So we'll come back in a minute and we're going to put this on, and I'll show you how easy it is. You just put it in there and you just leave it and forget it. And we'll be back in a minute. Okay, everybody, we're back. I've got my Velveeta cheese and my cream of chicken soup to the side because we don't put that in until later. I've got my vegetables here. I've put 7 cups of water in here. We may have to add a little bit more. We'll see when we get finished cooking. And I've got my black pepper and my parsley and my Himalayan pink salt over here to the side. I'm trying to hold the camera and show you what I'm doing. These little things that I've got in my vegetables is an oxygen absorber, and it just absorbs the oxygen so that your veggies will stay good and fresh and stay dehydrated well. So let's take those out, and we're going to add potatoes first. Let me pour some in here. Whoops. Okay, that's about a cup. So let's put that in. Here's a cup of potatoes, and I want about 1.5 to 2 cups. So let's put that in. Okay. Now we need some mixed vegetables. So let me move some stuff out of the way here so I can get to my mixed vegetables. This is just so easy to do when you have dehydrated food. Sorry, I'm watching the camera instead of watching what I'm doing. Okay, there's about 3/4 of a cup. We're going to put that in. And I want to put about 2 full cups of this. Okay. And you put that in. And I would like to have some lima beans. These lima beans are really good. And that should be enough of those. So we're going to put those in. Okay. Now we're going to add a little bit of salt, about a teaspoon. Do that. And we're going to add some parsley. And we're going to add some black pepper. And we're going to stir this up. Okay. Now we've got to turn our machine on here. And I'm going to cook it on high. So I'm just hitting high and I'm going to hit enter. I really like this little slow cooker. It's a Hamilton Beach. And it has a meat probe and everything. I fix meatloaf in here. You can fix roast, any kind of meat you want to, that you cook in your regular crock pot, you can cook in here. And this thing goes over to warm. Once it's finished cooking, it goes to warm. I just love this little thing. It's really nice, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I got it from Amazon. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and start cooking this, and I'll come back in about a couple of hours and I'll show you how it looks. We'll be back later. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. My timer's going off. This isn't ready yet, but I want to show you what it looks like. I had to add some more water. I added about another 4 cups of water. And you can add even more water if you want to. It depends on how thick or thin you like your soup. But as you can see, it's really rehydrated nicely, and it's starting to cook good. You've got corn, carrots, green beans, green peas, lima beans, and all that's cooking. I did add a little bit more salt too. I had about another teaspoon of salt, but this is a lot. So if you want to make half this, I'd only add about 1 teaspoon of salt. So we'll come back. Let me turn that timer off. There we go. So it quits beeping. But we'll come back when this is finished or cooked a little longer. And we're going to add the Velveeta, and we're going to add the cream of chicken soup. And I want those veggies to get just a little bit more tender for me. So we'll be back. Okay, everyone, we're back. It's been about 30 minutes, and these are pretty much cooked. They could stand just a little bit more cooking, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our cream of chicken soup, and we're going to add our Velveeta cheese. You probably could stand, since this is such a big batch, you could probably add 2 cans, but I'm just going to add 1. And let me go ahead and start adding my cheese. And this cheese has been sitting out, so it's pretty soft. It'll melt pretty quick. And you could make a roux with some flour and milk and then add some regular cheese if you don't like using processed cheese like this, and it tastes just the same. I've done it that way also. And you just mix it up good. And you let all that melt. Which will take probably about another 30 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll show you how it looks. Okay, as you can see, our soup is pretty much ready. Look at that. It looks really good. So we're going to dish it up, and we'll be back in just a minute, and I'll show you how it looks. Hi everyone, we're back, and our soup is ready. It looks really good. As you can see, it's thickened up now that it's cooled down just a little bit. This is really kind of a thicker soup. It's not a thin soup, so it's got a ton of vegetables in it. The only bad thing it has in it probably is the Velveeta cheese, and you can get the low sodium soup if you want to use that in it. Also, you could get the cream of celery soup, or you get the cream of mushroom soup, and have a vegetarian dish. So anyway, I just wanted to show you how I use some of my dehydrated vegetables, and we're probably going to be making some more soups and different things along the way with some of those. So come along with me, and I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.